So this is C period 3D mixed media, and we have just labeled boxes and cans, and that's what anybody who is absent will be doing. And now we're working on the bead release. The bead release is a clay slip, essentially. It's just a water-based dirt. And what it does is it keeps the glass from sticking permanently to the hot metal mandrel. Now my bead release in this little jar is really old, which is fine, but it means that it's turned into like mud, right? All the water evaporated. So I'm gonna clean my hands and use one of yours. I added some water to that earlier, and it will, all you do is rehydrate it, you let it sit, you shake it, and you're good to go again. So, oh yeah. So I'm gonna shake it really well, because it does have sediment at the bottom. Make sure it's really closed, because man, it's a mess. If you shake it and the lid is not on, it goes everywhere. This makes sense, right? We don't want it all clumpy dumpy at the bottom. I can feel the thickness of it. I should have done this earlier, I'm sorry. But anyway, you'll have to prepare your bead release, which has been sitting here for a month, because we're probably a month and a half, because that's when I put these kits together. And once you've got enough room in here, because this jar is brand new and full, you can put a few dead beads, like old crappy crummy beads, in there, and that helps agitate it and break everything up. But it's probably full. Sorry, I can't believe I made you film this, but it's all relevant. Let's see what we got. It should be the consistency of like heavy cream, right? Not goopy. All right, this is ready to go. I'll dip my mandrels. So your mandrels, and again, I cleaned my hands. Your mandrels are brand new. Aren't
How
they lovely?
exciting.
The best part about them being brand new is they are straight, like straight. The nail polish stuck together a little bit, and I'm gonna separate it like up here, because if I pull it apart here, I'll bend the mandrels. So they're stainless steel, they're really straight, and the end with the color on it is done that way so that when it is sitting in the vermiculite, I can see whose bead it is, right? So I don't have to look at it and guess. I can go, oh, this is Lily's color, that's her bead. And then when it's cool, I can take it out of the vermiculite and put it in your can. Aha. But before we get to that point, we gotta dip these. Because they are brand spanking new, they're shiny and slick. Oh, thank you. So that means I've got to actually scuff the end so the bead release has something to stick to. I want to put the top back on this. So let me get a little piece of emery paper. You only have to do this step once when you're brand new. 400 should do. Perfect. Everybody can have their own piece.
Yay.
Yay. Yes, we're gonna sweat, y'all. And use the vent if you would, kindly. All right, everybody's gonna have their own little piece of this.
I love the natural lighting.
Yeah, I love the natural heat. And all you have to do is just take it and like, give it a little turn through there. You just need to scuff it.
That's gonna make me upset. Now
But it won't
dirty.
stick.
I know.
Yeah, so you can do that. And it just takes a little pass. So I'll let y'all have these. All right, so I'll do these two that are already clean. They're ready to go.
Okay.
So to dip this mandrel, I'm gonna dip the end that's scuffed and not the end that's colored, because this is where the bead goes. And this jar is nice and deep. Oh, I can feel all the goo at the bottom. But the idea is just in and out, and the goal is a nice consistent layer of bead release all around that bead where you're going to put the glass. If it goes running down the mandrel, it's a little too watery. So you can dip your mandrels and then stand them up in your jar, and then they're ready for you to use. I'm going to dip this mandrel really deep. Why? I dipped it all the way to here, because when you guys are practicing today and maybe tomorrow, you're going to make like 4 beads in a row just to get extra practice. So now those are ready to go. put the lid back on for the love of God and put it back in your container. All right, you want to pause that.